Let's do this. Let's do this carefully as well. So we are going to Huddersfield. I'm gonna go and try on, well, I'm not trying on, I'm getting measured up for a McNair shirt. Some of you might know what a McNair shirt is, some of you might not. Definitely worth looking up. This is something I've been wanting for about a year or so. They are pricey, but they're worth every single penny from what I've heard, from what I've seen, from what I've read. So I'm gonna go check them out. I'm gonna try a few on, get measured up and have my own made. The person that actually tailors them and puts them together will sign it and date it and everything. It's lots of attention to detail, lots of pride goes into it. It's a real craft and an awesome bit of kit. So yeah, here we go. I'm dead excited about today. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I'm finally going to go to McNair. Proper Yorkshire made, quality, locally made, responsible, traditional methods, phenomenal. So I've arrived. We'll go through here, find the grey door, and up the steps. This is awesome. So their booking system has messed up a little bit. I've got to wait 25 minutes. They're very apologetic, and she's given me a £15 voucher for a bakery up the road. So I got 15 quid. That's pretty good. I was happy to wait, to be honest, and just wander around up there. It's amazing. I didn't turn the camera on straight away, but when I go back in a sec, I did ask her, and she was a bit like, oh. I said, just for me, I just want to record it for myself. So yeah, I'll get some shots. Yeah, I can't complain. I've got frangipans, I've got sourdough, I've got flapjack, I've got coffee, just because they put me back a few minutes. So already my experience here at McNair's is great. Freebies. Got a frittata as well. Frangipan mince pie. Oh my god. And coffee on the way. What a great day. Anyway, so I'm just about to head back up again. Like I mentioned a moment ago, I did speak to the lady about filming up there because I want to get, it's a great experience for me. I'm so excited about this. I've been looking forward to this and thinking about it and umming and ahhing about one of these shirts for ages because they cost a lot of money. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it. I'm here. I've driven 3.5 hours. I'm in Yorkshire. I live in Bristol. All for a shirt. I'm gonna sling a wild camp in at the same time with Kev in a bit. It's been 25 minutes, I've scoffed my face, I'm finishing off my coffee, I'm gonna head on back up now and see if they're ready for me. myself a wool blanket. Proper Yorkshire wool blanket. I've needed a wool blanket for a long time. I might even use it tonight if it's really chilly. Right, it looks like I'm waiting till mid-January. It's now the beginning of December, so I've got to wait till mid-January to get my shirt, but I've been measured up. And yeah, we're all good. This is an awesome place. Such a cool place, look at it. Anyway, I'm going to head on back to the pub and meet Kev, get everything sorted and climb up the old mountain. Catch you guys later. That was a great experience. Natalie was fantastic. Really lovely lady, had a good old chat about everything, from the materials, from their ethical stance, from what she did before this and how it all got started. I tried on all different colours, all different styles, different pockets, things like that. So I really customised mine, even down to the colour of the threading and things like that. And she's taken off centimetres here, centimetres there, trying to make sure that I get the perfect fit and the perfect shirt for me. So yeah, I've got to wait now for quite a while, but I just wanted to check in quickly and just say that that was a wonderful experience. And I will be back once I've saved up. I'll get a heavyweight one. That's because I love the heavyweight ones, but right now I don't need that, but I probably will at some point. And I'm going to tell other people about this because I just think they're brilliant. So check out McNair shirts, best mountain shirts in the world. Absolutely fantastic. I'm well chuffed, and I've got to wait till January, so end of January, something like that. And my birthday's in February, so I'm going to get it just before my birthday. So yeah, I'm well happy. And I did got this lovely wool blanket as well. I thought I'm just going to grab that. I've always wanted a wool blanket, and now I've got one, so that's great, and from an awesome company, so I just can't really complain today. And I've had all that stuff from the bakery, so boom, it's a real winner. So that's it from Yorkshire now, for this video anyway, to do with the McNair shirt. So yeah, back to future Jamie. Probably in January, I imagine future Jamie will be very excited to be receiving his shirt, so let's see how he's doing. Okay, I've waited I think it's about 2 months. I think it was the end of November that I went in. So I've been waiting 2 months for this. Okay, so this is what I'm faced with. So we got some little leaflets here with some of the details, the fabrics and the technology, all that kind of stuff. Some of their other products, some great photography in here as well. The original performance fabric, merino wool, literally my favourite. Yeah, we don't want to look at the price. That's one thing we want to kind of forget about a little bit, but it's worth every penny. So we're here, right. A little bow. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, you can't feel it. Right, let's move the box. Let's get it out. Yes. Okay, so here we go, the best mountain shirt in the world. Now, this thing was designed to be tough, rugged, warm, water resistant, odor resistant, regulates your temperature. It's merino wool. It's the finest wool in the world, and it's made by such a great company. You should definitely look into it. These guys are fantastic. Had a really good time visiting. had a cup of coffee, I had some food from the bakery, all from them as well. They, you know, they sort you out, they look after you, go in and get measured, have a good old conversation, spend plenty of time there. You're not rushed out the door at all. And I asked as many questions as I wanted, and I tried lots of different shirts on. And this is the colour I went with in the end, kind of a grey, because I want to use it for bushcraft and things like that. I want to be able to sort of blend in with the woodland and things like that when I'm doing outdoor activities. So I didn't want anything too bright. So I've gone with a nice grey. Look at it. We've got a beautiful soft, extra soft sort of plaid merino lining on the inside of the collar here, and that's also in the cuffs, I think. Let me just get rid of this. So this whole thing is, the attention to detail is fantastic. So yeah, we got the same thing inside the cuff as well. I think you could see that. Let's have a look. Look at it, look at it. Yeah, baby. I'm so excited. I've just waited so long. The thing is, I don't care for much in this world, really. I like the simple things, but I will spend good money. You know, I work hard, I save hard, and I spoil myself every now and again. And I've been wearing the same grey hoodie, like a Cobra fleece that I bought on Amazon for about 2 years now, and I just either lay it under or over it. And I've been quite aware for a long time of the, you know, how good wool is in the outdoors. For the reasons I mentioned a moment ago, and I have tried on many different wool shirts, many different products. I've been in and out of shops, and if it's not the shirt itself that I'm not happy with, or the fit, it's usually the way the company works, or where they get their wool from, and you know, how they treat things. So this is made out of the even down for this, for instance, they use an MMS thread, I think it's called, for the buttons. They call it a button fuse technology that they've created, and the thread itself is made out of old fishing nets and things like that. So these things matter to me, and they should matter to everybody, really. The sheep are well looked after. These are good sheep. These aren't abused, sad, ill little sheep. You know, everything is good. You can trace a lot of their products. It's just fantastic. This is what I care about. We should have baffling as well. Right down the middle here, we have a full-length weather baffle to keep you nice and sealed in, toasty and warm. And we have the same inside the cuffs as well, as you can see. And this is all, again, like a very soft merino plaid layer here. So comfort is very important. Talking of comfort, the inside here has been steamed and raised for extra comfort, so it's softer on the inside, but you've also got the extra thermal efficiency as well, which is great. The whole thing is really well structured from the front and the back with this sort of Van Dyke stitching, which looks awesome. I really like that when I went in, and I love tiny details like this. I love the extra detail, the way they've got the McNair there on a piece of leather with a locker loop, and all the way down here. There's a lot of structure in this shirt. You can feel it even down to the piping along the bottom here, as you can see. So this thing's going to hold its shape and look as good as new for a very, very long time. Being wool as well, it's very resilient, very tough natural material, so I can crawl around through the woods and through trees, and it's going to do me well. So we've got big front pockets here, which are button closed, and we can put a mobile phone in there, no problem at all. There's even a little sunglasses loop as well on there. I mean, just looking at the way this thing is made, how it looks, how it feels, the structure, the quality, the detail, it's just fantastic. I mean, just touching it is weird. You just want to feel it and touch it. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, until I put it on and put it through its paces, I don't really know. But everything that I've looked at, everything that I've seen and experienced so far with the company, and with everything that I've read online, all the other testimonials, all the other happy customers, I feel like I'm just going to be another happy customer. But I have to, again, try it on and actually use it. But from what I can see, this is absolutely fantastic. So another thing on the inside, so we've got the shirt number here, we've got my name and the size. So the shirt itself is, here's the inside. So it's very, very tailored to you. I went in there and I spent some time talking through with Natalie there about the things that I want to use it for, mainly bushcrafting and wandering around in the woods. You know, I'm going to be chopping wood, using axes and knives, lighting fires, going out in the wet. I need to be quite camouflaged, all that kind of stuff. So they, you know, they nip little bits off here and there and add bits on for certain movements. So it's tailored to me. This is literally my shirt, which is fantastic. I even asked for the Van Dyke stitching to be a little bit more contrasty on here, because it was like a lighter grey on the one that I tried on. I just wanted to see it a little bit clearer. And if you can see there, you can see the all the way down, which is something I quite liked. You might not be too fussed about that, but I am. And the same thing on the back as well. You can see the stitching down the back, which I think looks fantastic. I don't understand anything about stitching, but there's something called bar tacking or something, which they use quite a lot, and also double needling or something throughout the whole thing. And as I mentioned earlier, the button fuse technology, these buttons are going to be staying on here. They're not going anywhere. Everything can be relied upon. Dyed, mule spun, woven, milled and made within 10 miles of Huddersfield, Yorkshire, the best mountain shirt in the world. So it's all there. It's literally all there inside. If you ever forget why you're wearing this thing and why it's so important and why it costs you so much, they remind you right there, which is fantastic. And that's the other thing, you know, everything that they do is well considered and wholesome. You know, this isn't just, they're not grabbing supplies anywhere. It all means something, and it comes together cohesively in this amazing garment. And I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I think the best thing for me to do would be to get it on and head on out and go chop some wood, light a fire, eat some food. So I won't fully know until I've really put this through its paces, and over the next few years you'll see in my YouTube videos exactly how I get on with it. Everything from foraging to clambering up rock faces and building shelters in the woods, all that kind of stuff. This is going to be with me, so we'll see how it fares. I really will put it through its paces, and I will give updates on it, and I will let you know exactly what I think. And so far I'm very, very happy. Okay, so I'm out having a wander around. This is my first day wearing the shirt, and it's a really nippy day, beginning of February, pretty damn cold. I've just got a t-shirt on underneath, and yeah, so far really good. I will be honest, I had to send it back really quickly, and it was quick, I'll be honest, for just a couple of tweaks, and it came back within 2 days, I think. So I contacted Natalie. I mentioned there's a few little bits I want to tweak. I sent it back, they covered the postage, I got the shirt back, and now it fits perfectly. It's just enough room for all the movement I need, and it's still snug enough to keep all the warm and reduce the flapping material and things like that. So it feels just right. So I've decided to just bring it out today, wear it on a cold day, grab some food while I'm out here. There's not much this time of year, but I got some noodles and a little bit of miso paste, so the rest is up to me. So far my temperature has been even. It's been good. I've done a few hills, I've been walking for quite a while, so I'm definitely sort of building up a bit of heat and a bit of sweat, but it's kind of expelling the heat nicely, but keeping just the right amount in. I can feel the cold on my head and on my face, but not on my body, which is great. So it's keeping all my blood warm, and I'm sort of traipsing through, you know, I'm going off-piste here and wandering through all the branches and things like that. So once I do start to build up the heat and feel like I'm starting to sweat, I sweat anyway, I'm quite a sweaty Betty, but once I stop, you just feel yourself cool down perfectly to just the right body temperature. So it's really nice. It's just a really comfortable thing to wear. It's quite thick, but there's loads of movement in it. So we made sure of that. So I can bend up. The worst thing is having my bag on my back, but the shirt itself, if I was just wearing my shirt, I can move about and duck under things and feel quite flexible. So yeah, it's great. Also, I should mention that I found this little thing in with the shirt. It says our merino wool is by nature antimicrobial, but it's now been given an extra boost of silver, so it also has antiviral properties too. The silver microparticles embedded into the cloth coat each fibre, ensuring protection throughout the life of the garment. It's a bit like your shirt getting an invisible shield against bacteria and viruses, so it stays fresh, odour free and clean for longer. It's awesome. That was really tricky, to be honest. Had no lighter and it's really cold and windy, really windy. But luckily I had a little bit of pine resin, so that really kind of helped me get it going in the end. So I managed to eat, which was nice. This has worked out brilliantly. This is icy cold wind up here. My face is freezing, my hands are freezing, but I feel good. No, this is fantastic. It looks a bit posh though, doesn't it? It looks right posh. It's kept all the wind out, kept me really warm. We got the fire going in the end and I've had some food, so I'm happy. Just a nice little trial, nice and simple. Go out, find some food, be out in the cold. I've got one layer on underneath this. I've got a t-shirt underneath this, and I felt good all day long, from the walking about and when the sun came out at one point, in the cold winds, and then in the woods here, creeping about through all of the bushes and things. It's so far first little trip, nothing, you know, I didn't go crazy this time. There's a lot more to do going forward to really test this shirt out, but you know, first little crack of the whip, and I've just enjoyed wearing it, just really enjoyed wearing it, and I'm looking forward to slip it on again and get back out for another one. So yeah, really good. The poor dog's freezing, so I'm going to pack up and get going now. But yeah, it's been nice popping out, grabbing some. There wasn't much to eat today. It was February. There's not much to eat. There's little bits of greeny things. I didn't feel like a salad, so I thought something hot, soup, noodles, you know. So we found some little mushrooms and things, and we made the most of it. So that was cool. I'm quite happy that I found some little bits anyway, just to fill my belly. We've done a lot of walking, me and the dog. So I suddenly thought it'd be worth having a look at the whole thing here. So I had the collar up. I'll probably do the button up as well for extra warmth. So I should have just done that really, but that's lovely and warm. It's nice and long as well, which is great. Goes over your bum. There's movement. So it's not too tight, not too loose. You don't want it tight. This isn't a fashion show. It's perfect. So you're soaring. You've got all that movement there, picking things up, leaning up. You know, I've got space in here, which is great. If I get a bit fatter. Yeah, great. Very, very happy with the shirt. It's time to go home now, and see you on the next one. Ciao!
Crispy, yeah, that boy crispy. Head to toe, I'm gleaming, yeah, I know they can't miss me. See a boy a mile away, my kicks is really hitting. Looking like that meme, then them boys really spitting. I just put a ISO logo on a damn sweater vest. I got little money, watching power, give us our respect.